Hi guys, and welcome back to Yeah the Girls for 2026. We're super excited. We have a fun episode today. We're going to do a little bit of a preseason wrap up. Inside the Four Walls is a new segment we're going to bring in this year. We've got an exciting guest this week. We obviously have the boys from the Cats Corner on. Sean, Connor and Lawson will be joining us, which will be fun. And then we'll also touch on what is on for the weekend. So how are you guys all going? I feel like it's been a while since we've chatted last on Yeah the Girls.
I know it's been a hot minute. When was it? It would have been
our last game of the season.
Yeah. So it's been a while.
Been a long time. We were just saying we feel a little bit rusty, so you'll have to excuse us if
Bear
if
with
you
us,
hear
please.
a few and a bit of words that don't make sense. So
But we'll have a little bit of a touch on the preseason. G, obviously your role will look a little bit different this year, and we're so grateful to have you back on the Other Girls this season. Do you want to just touch on what your role looks like this year?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's great to get the opportunity to just know that people are still going to see me around, hear my voice, and for me to just be around the group, that's the most important thing. I've got the best care around me possible, and I'm in a really good spot at the moment. So the nature of what sort of we're looking at, that there is some question marks, and that's okay because I'm in the very best hands. As it said, this injury hasn't happened in the AFL before, so I'm feeling really confident in the crew around me, and it's just amazing to be able to now come and just give to the team in a I guess off the field capacity. I just love to see where we're getting to, and it will look like just conversations, if there's extra vision that people want to look at, being able to sit with them, really leaning into, I guess, my interest in like individual development and as people are embarking on their career from either the start or towards the end of their career, how can I be a listening ear? How can I be of support? So that I'm really, really excited for just where I can give my energy, and that's actually where I get so much back, and I'm going to feel so fulfilled in a way that's not going to be a playing capacity, but I just get the best energy from you girls. So I can't wait for that.
I suppose it's not really a new role because it's everything you do always
Yes,
anyway, but I guess
thing,
just
Claude.
a bit more time to give to everyone. And we're super excited to just have you around because I know when we don't have you around, we really miss you and miss your energy, and you're literally this form of sunshine in human form. So it's so nice having you back around, and so glad that we're doing the podcast again.
So good, girls.
Thanks, Gunj.
Obviously, it's been well documented. We've had a new head coach come into the building, Mixtoneer, and he's made a great impact on the group. And, obviously, we've got round one this weekend. Super excited to be pulling on the hoops under him for the first time officially. Also, the likes of Sammy Simpson jumping on board as an assistant coach, and Ryan Pendlebury as well coming underneath us, with Flinny returning, of course, as our forward line coach. It's been a great dynamic between those four, and I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts around how that's been going in the preseason and what they've brought to the team for sure.
Yeah, I think they've just brought this buzz and this energy, and it's been so much fun, but also driving standards, and that the whole playing group has really bought into. And I'm loving the energy between all of them. They're kind of like little brothers and sisters with Flinny as well. Lots of banter and things, but I think that's what makes our program so fun. Yet they're so supportive all the time, and nothing is too much for them ever, and they just go above and beyond all the time. So yeah, it's been such a fun energy.
Isn't it nice to have just such a balance? I think that's their greatest strength. So they've got the emotional intelligence and that ability to connect with us all. Meanwhile, we know what the standards are. We know that we need to bring our best, and when it's time to switch on, we're fully switched on, and them allowing that fluency of balance between, those two spaces has been something that's, I think, has just fostered amongst the group. And then it's really clear. I think that the clarity around messaging has been super clear of when you can dive into a little bit here, a little bit there, then you add that to an on-field perspective. We know exactly what our game plan is.
100%. And speaking of on-field stuff, it's been great to see the development across the board of the younger girls coming in and some of our mature players as well. But it's been great to see the training standards lift, and then across the practice matches, some standouts, the likes of Bowie. She was unbelievable against Brisbane, and she's someone that really drives the standards each year, and I'm very excited to see what she can bring for us this season. Very reliable player, but that's the likes of someone who continues to work at her craft and get better and better across the years. But the likes of these young girls coming through, it's pretty exciting.
Oh my gosh, yes. Like we've, obviously it's come out. We've got 3 debutantes and we'll get to them more later in the podcast. But there is a real composure that I've been so impressed with. And obviously I think that there's also the contributions of leaders like yourselves out on the field that make them feel like, you know what, everyone sees me, they believe in me, they accept, where I'm at, the possibility of where I can go. And there's just release the shackles and do your thing.
Yep.
And their openness then to learn. So have a crack at it. And if you've got, some bits here and there that we can tighten up or slightly change, then they're so open to receiving that feedback.
100%. And I think it also builds on their confidence. And you just see it out there. They play on such confidence. And gosh, I remember coming into my first season, I was not playing like that. So just for them to play on that confidence, I think it helps their ability and their talent so much. And yeah, I'm just so excited to see them flourish this year.
So exciting. Obviously, from next week, we'll be touching a little bit more on the games each week and sort of a bit of a MVQ, which will sort of revamp around a bit of a voting system, which will highlight some of our key players each week. So we'll get into that next week. But we're going to have a quick little break, and then we're going to introduce our new segment, Inside the Four Walls. All right, guys, Inside the Four Walls will be a fun segment each week around hot topics, some advice with the girls, and some stories amongst the footy club. But this week, I thought we would come in hot with a hot topic. Obviously, everyone completed their census on Tuesday, and one of the questions in there was around, and which sparked a lot of interest between couples, was unpaid domestic housework in the household. So the question was, in the last week, how much time did you spend doing unpaid domestic housework in your household? A lot of the consensus was that partners were saying around 5 to 14 hours, and obviously wanted to get your girls' thoughts on the domestic household work in your guys' house.
I can tell you now it sparked a lot of interest in my household because Tom obviously didn't read it right for some reason, and he put me as 0 hours. So he did the thing for me.
He did do it. No, he didn't.
Yeah. And what do you think led after that? You can only imagine. But then I quickly explained to him that it is unpaid domestic work in terms of you're cleaning your house pretty much. And I reckon I would do at least 5 hours on a Saturday just cleaning the bathrooms and floors, which I will give him. He helps with a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. So we could be pretty even on some of it, but to put me as 0, I was like, are you joking me? So yeah, that did spark an argument.
How about you, Gigi?
Well,
what's your...
Mine actually, usually I would sit in the 5 to 14 hours, but with my injury at the moment, I actually have been doing no house. I've been leaning on Priya and Bowie have absolutely been doing the hard yards there, but I will say... it took a little bit for Priya to learn how to put the vacuum together. So that was a bit of a work in progress to get
Mind
that
you,
started.
little 18-year-old coming out of home.
She's done so well. Honestly, she's like, do you want to, I was going to do the bathroom. And so we went through that.
Aww.
Good old gumption was just the best tool ever.
Bless.
So no, she's absolutely coming into her own. And Linda and Owen, you do not need to worry about it because she's learning all the best. And then, look, I would usually say I'm like you, Gunj. I'm an absolute clean freak. I love doing it. I probably vacuum every second day, I reckon.
Sometimes you forget what is domestic household work because you're just doing it so often that you're like, I could probably add a few minutes to that one or
100%.
that one.
What about you, Beck? You do a fair bit in your household.
Yes,
I'm sure.
I do love being clean. I'm very lucky that I live with 4 other people, and my other housemate Remy is very clean as well. So I feel like we probably do most of that work. But Tyler, her partner, has his jobs, takes the bins out, mows the lawns, does the washing on occasion. So it's a very much balanced household with that one. But I thought I'd get your hot topic of the week with the census. So put in your comments, guys, around how household works around domestic cleaning. All right, we'll have a little break and then we're going to go chat with the boys around the doubleheader this week and a little fun game as well.
All right, welcome back. We had a little sneak peek go out saying we had some guests coming on. We've got the boys from the Cats Corner podcast. Welcome to the first collab with the Girls. It's awesome to have you on, and you've had your first season of your Cats Corner podcast. How's it been going?
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you so much for having us, firstly. Long-time fans. But it's actually not my first time on here, but this is your boys' first time on here?
First time.
Yeah, you've been on before too.
Yeah, quick
Briefly.
segment during the finals, I think it was last year.
We're a little bit more comfortable in Lawson today, so. But no, we've loved it. We've only done a couple of episodes because we're swapping between the 6 of us doing it, so I think the other 3 boys are doing one this week. So
who else is involved?
Shannon Neal, Mitch Edwards and George Stevens, so... Shout out to Sam Stevens. He's a big supporter of the Cats Corner, so now he'll be for the Girls as well. So we're loving it.
Love. What made you guys get into the podcasting space, or something you just wanted to try out?
I reckon we just wanted to try it out, something a bit different. Kind of got asked by people at the club if we wanted to do it, and we're all pretty close. I guess the 6 of us that are doing it, so we're like, it'd be something fun, and I think we've enjoyed it so far.
Bit of banter between the boys, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think sometimes we are maybe too with our banter that almost people are like, what are we actually talking about at this point? So still trying to find that balance.
Locker room chats.
We don't have as many followers as you guys, but we'll get there.
No, you probably will get there pretty quick. Obviously, we're coming up close to the end of your home and away season. Do you want to give us a bit of a rundown on how the season's gone so far?
We kind of spoke about it a little bit before coming on. It's been we've had some really good wins, we've played some really good teams and played well, and then probably some games we should have won, or we've been in really good spots we probably let go. So still really exciting though, I think, as a group. We're pretty confident we can have a deep finals run again. But it's going to be an exciting couple of weeks coming up, and hopefully an exciting couple of months.
Yeah, awesome, man. Obviously, our double header, which we are super excited about this Saturday at Marvel Stadium. We've never played at Marvel before. You guys haven't, have you?
Juniors, but not
juniors. Yeah, there we go. But obviously, you guys have. So, any tips for us on how to play the ground?
Oh, you shouldn't be up. We haven't won there in a while, I don't think. So,
exactly. So, don't listen there.
Last game was a win. Last game.
Jez kicked 11, so true. But it's fast.
Yeah. I was going to say I get real sweaty under the roof, make sure you've got the towel, keep
not a day for long sleeves. Yeah. I feel that we don't get as sweaty as you, but
don't rock the long sleeves if that was in the agenda.
All right, good plan. None of us do.
Exciting weekend though. Exciting weekend, isn't it?
Yes, very exciting. We are super pumped, and it's been a long pre-season and off-season, to be honest. So I think I've said before, it just feels like we train all the time and never get to play. So finally it comes around, and I know it's going to go so fast, so we'll just try be in the zone and lap up in the present.
I think it's so important as well to have those double headers, to get that crossover with your fans coming down the highway, especially to watch you guys play a good game against North, hopefully. But to get that crossover between the fans will be super important for, W in general. But to then come back next week and play double header here at GMHBA Stadium is going to be fun as well. So, I think it's great for the competition in general, but there's been a buzz around the club in general.
Absolutely. The last couple of weeks, I think ever since it's been promoted, hasn't it? You feel it within your group as well. We obviously cross over a fair bit. So, we're just as excited as you guys are to actually watch you play. Obviously, you've been, a few practice games and everything, but, to see you out live will be good.
Yeah, I reckon playing North as well, obviously, a few girls, they're the best. Yeah, they're the best.
37 games or something?
Yeah, somewhat, whatever it is.
Doesn't matter.
Until this weekend.
We're not counting. Yeah. It ends there.
Exactly. So that's going to be super exciting. See where you guys are at really early in the year. I'm sure you do really well.
Have you been keeping an eye? Obviously, there is a lot of crossover. I think what's so awesome is how organic that is to be able to chat in the hallways. Anyone that you're excited to watch from the program this year?
You go.
I saw Mickey Bowen had brought her own footy to one of the practice matches, so she'll be.
She's still carrying that around now in the gym,
actually. Got it tucked under her wing all the time, which will be good. But I did also see that 3 of the new girls are debuting, which is super exciting. So I thought that was a really cool little segment. But it'll obviously being we've all been in the position, I know, playing our first game. So for them to have 3 of them all together to share that experience, I reckon, which would be awesome, especially in a double header and on Marvel. So they'll get get to say their first experience was
I
at
know,
Marvel as
pretty
well.
cool.
So, yeah, I think that'll be awesome for obviously your group. And, yeah, fingers crossed we can get 2 wins.
Excited to see how the skip goes.
Yeah.
First game as captain, so co-captain obviously, but yeah, excited to see how you go back.
Thanks, Shawnee.
Yeah, I want to say Evie, WA girl,
Yeah.
back to WA crew.
She's
so
pretty exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Have you
to watch
seen
her.
much of a play like back? I mean, I know there's probably a
Yeah.
age gap there, but do you know much about her?
No, I hadn't watched a whole lot of it. I remember randomly, Mitch Edwards and I did a gym session together, and it would have been maybe the end of 24.
Yeah.
And she was in the gym with us at Peel because her and Mitch from the same footy club.
Yeah, right.
So, and I remember watching her play once, and because she's got orange hair, it's really, really memorable.
She's got a signature look.
Yeah, really orange hair. So who rang her? So I remember watching her, but yeah, no, it's gonna be exciting to see how she
Awesome.
goes.
Yeah,
Oh.
fellow defender as well. Intercept player. You boys will definitely see her out there, that's for sure. We obviously touched on a little bit about the census earlier in the week. I'm not sure whether you guys have done your census yet, but
I'd hope so
hopefully.
because it's a hefty fine
Yeah.
if you haven't.
there was a question on there around domestic household work, and we were just wondering if you guys, where you sat with how many hours per week you each do
Should
for
we answer for
unpaid
Sally?
domestic household
That's a
work.
bit.
Yeah. No, I saw that question, and me and Mitch, obviously living together, both looked at each other, and I think we were both in the lowest bracket possible. So I don't know how that's really possible in a house with only 2 people, but yeah, I have seen that a few people have tried to claim they've got big hours, but I'd be bordering on 0. I reckon. Maybe 1 or 2. Just yeah.
I hope the sheets are washed more than once a week.
Yeah, but that's like a 5-minute job, so it doesn't really stack up.
Fair.
It accumulates to nothing much, to be honest.
I didn't do it. Saz did the census, so I have no idea. But hopefully she gave me a few hours in there because I feel like that's all I'm doing is cleaning, either after Marnie or I've just got to have. I love like clean floors. I hate. So I walk around in socks a lot. Just hate feeling of stuff on my socks. So yeah, every pre-game I'm definitely on the vacuum for a little bit and stuff like that. But yeah, no, Saz may say otherwise.
I tell you what, the census takes up half the amount of time of your household work. I did it
Seriously.
for 3 people,
No.
and I was sitting there going, my God, this is taking me nearly half an hour, 40 minutes to get through this survey.
Yeah,
Skip.
it's
Next
silly.
question.
Yeah, keep going.
What are you doing?
That's
How,
right.
how much are you doing?
I actually claimed the highest bracket.
Did you?
I claimed it.
What was that? What was
I think it
that?
was
highest
20.
bracket?
I reckon it was 29 plus hours a week.
Yeah.
You do 29 hours a
Yeah, I
week.
just claimed it. I don't know. I claimed it. I actually misread it. I thought it was for the year. I thought,
Tommy
I
and
definitely do 30 a year.
And Tommy and Cody, your housemates, do more than you.
Tommy definitely does. Cody doesn't. But yeah. Tommy
29 hours of
Yeah,
housework.
no, I
eh?
misread it. But then now I look back, I'm like, I'll just claim it. I'll walk with it.
What are they going to do anyway?
Yeah,
They won't
what are
know.
they gonna
What do they do with that information?
You're asking the wrong person.
Is that a tax write-off?
I have
Cleaning?
no idea.
Love to know.
Well, we thought we actually might play a bit of a game today with you boys. You guys have played this before, the blind ranking game on your Cat's Corner podcast. So giving the theme is double header this week, we thought we would go in with duos that belong together. So we're going to give you some duos that you need a blind rank, and if you guys want to give us some as well, and we'll, see where we put them.
Sounds
Loaded.
good.
That's
You
right.
start us off,
We're
GG,
starting.
I reckon.
We did have a bit of a debrief before. I reckon we were looking at, so they're picking where it sits. Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Joel Selwood and Tom Hawkins.
It's out of 3, by the way.
Yeah.
Big hitters early.
Yeah, it is big hitters.
2 best friends, few premierships between them,
Yeah,
couple of
fair
game
few.
record holders.
I always watch
Just
these.
meant to be.
I always
They're
watch
probably
these in
meant
the
to be.
reels, and I'm like, people always put like too high, too low. I like to go middle early.
We're going to go
I'd go
Joel and
2.
Tom
I'd put
middle.
2. I'd put it 2.
I would
Ooh,
put it
okay.
But just because I don't know what else is coming.
Fair.
Is it going to be
That's
much better than that?
Oh, I don't know. That's a game.
It's the beauty of the
That's
game.
the
You
beauty
just
of
have to
the
roll the
game,
dice.
I didn't get to play Joel, but Tom, your dad be my number one. So we'll go with you guys, though. Go in the middle.
He's also on my number
Happy
1.
so.
So.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
you
we'll
guys
go
give us one and
Yeah,
then we'll get back.
we'll start. Obviously 3 backs, so we thought this would be very relatable. Kick-ins and leaving the square. So you can get
Oh, I love it. Let's put that one.
Got to get a posse if you're doing
Yeah.
it. Feel like it could get better though.
Yeah, true. Should we
Surely
be safe?
starting.
Maybe we
starting
start with-
easy. I reckon it's going for
Oh,
3.
three.
Oh, you got middle of the.
I was going to maybe go
Yeah, I
middle.
was going to go middle, but
Okay,
Do you
no,
wanna go- yeah,
overall.
it's
pretty good when you don't get
defenders.
That's all right. We'll go with it. Go with the majority.
yeah,
2.
2.
All right. Our next one is 8 p.m. and brain rot.
I'm more of a
So
9 p.m.
you'd be-
brain raider, so probably 3.
Give or take.
Yeah, I actually reckon I'm pretty good. I don't have TikTok. I refuse to download
wow.
it. So
Impressive.
You're just
So I
better than
didn't-
everyone, Lawson.
yeah, but I go on
Just better
Insta
than-
Reels.
Instagram
so
Reels.
probably-
I
yeah,
was gonna say,
probably-
everyone
probably
says,
not
I
much
don't do
better.
TikTok and they're sitting on Reels.
I know.
Sean wouldn't
Those
even
three,
know
I
what brain rot
genuinely-
is.
yeah, I was gonna
Sean
ask,
wouldn't
but-
know what brain rot is.
You look
so-
puzzled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to come across that later.
I also don't think you can put it before.
I was just
Hawk and-
assuming. after
Hawk
you
and
said
Joel.
TikTok.
Yeah, you probably can't put it for Hawk
No,
and
I
Joel.
can't
as
believe
well.
you put them at 2.
Yeah.
So we'll put it 3.
Great.
Three.
All right.
All
Great
right,
call.
nice.
All right. Our second one is one of our teammates, Bailey Smith, and the dynamic duo is Mirrors. So Bailey Smith and Mirrors.
Oh, nice.
My auntie always said never date a man that looks in a mirror more than you, so I'm going to put it as 3 probably.
I'm happy to go with 3.
Yeah,
with
we'll
that.
go 3.
Stiff,
Perfect.
Baz.
Maybe if you said mullet and Baz, maybe
Yeah.
you'd be a bit higher.
Maybe.
All right, we'll do our own duos, but that's
Fair. All right, last one here.
So this is for one.
This is for one. I want to
Both
get your
of us.
thoughts
We
on
put it
this. Zendaya and Tom Holland.
that's fair.
That's right.
That's one.
Not too bad.
About to go watch Spider-Man
Yeah.
in an hour, so.
Oh, there you go.
But yeah, that'd be number 1.
Cool.
Oh,
I'm happy with that.
Joel and Tom still
I'll
sit.
probably put Joel on top, but still, it's
That's
good.
okay.
I'm happy with that. Happy with
Surely, yeah, best duo, I reckon. So you've done well there.
Our last one, bit of a right field one. I'm pretty sure this is it. Is Country Town and Town Bakery.
Oh,
So-
that's
Slay,
yeah, good one.
One.
Miss Benalla over here would love that.
Yeah.
So
So not a second thought.
I don't think I've ever had a bad pie at a country bakery or a salad roll. or
Salad
something.
roll.
You ever been to
Yeah.
Benalla then?
Beechworth Bakery.
Benella's got nothing.
Beechworth
at-
Bakery's
Beechworth
great.
Bakery.
Vanilla
Banger at
slice.
Old Lavington.
Yum.
So we're sitting with 1.
All right. So what do we got?
Can't put it anywhere else.
That is one.
Put it anywhere else.
What was 2 for ours?
Kick-ins.
Kick-ins.
Oh yeah, kick-ins.
And
yeah.
then that's
All right, great. That was a good
Yeah.
rate.
Yeah.
Thank
we
you.
did well there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good
very
across the
good.
We're
board.
pretty happy too.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, boys, for jumping on. We really appreciate it. And we're super excited for the weekend to play the double header with you guys. And we love and appreciate all your support as always. And good luck for the weekend.
Yeah, thanks,
Thank you
guys.
very much,
so
guys.
much, yeah.
Thanks for having
Thanks
us.
for
You
having
guys start the day off with a win and we'll follow suit, hopefully.
Easy, easy done.
Cheers. We're so good to have the boys on, of course. They're always great fun around the club and bring that energy. And it was nice to finish off with a little bit of a game there in the blind rankings.
No, they did a good job, actually. I was impressed.
Yes, but we've got an exciting game this weekend, our round 1, of course, playing North Melbourne at Marvel Stadium, which is, as we touched on earlier, super exciting for us and as a club. It almost feels like a country level where you sort of go in and you watch the under 18s into the seconds, into the first play, and everyone's sort of like united as a one club. So I'm super excited to play the double header against North Melbourne. How are you guys feeling about it all?
Feeling pumped. As we said before, it's been a while since we've even played too. So to play round 1 at Marvel is so exciting, let alone playing it, before the boys and then being able to roll in and watch them and hopefully walk away with 2 wins would be really lovely. So, yeah, I'm super pumped.
And we've got, as we said earlier, we've got some debutantes coming in. And I think it's just really exciting to see there's probably a couple of, milestones happening. Like you've got Shan coming back. So everyone has their own story. And then on top of that, you've got Chloe Shear coming back. What a massive story there. I know that she wants to keep it as normal as possible. It has been 2 years, a really long time of riding an absolute roller coaster, and her resilience at that time. And it was just really refreshing seeing her come back this preseason. I felt like there was a real lightness to her energy and being around and probably seeing, some really positive gains. So you just look and there's back to back reasons to have a smile on your face and to go out there and really put on a fantastic performance.
100%.
And to get to the game as fans in general, like we've got obviously the exciting feel around the group, around the new change with the head coach and game style and all the rest of it. But as you said, G, it's like so exciting to see the debutantes step out and the confidence that they bring in each other. But, the likes of even Shan coming back after having Luna and the work that she's put in, like it's pretty inspirational. And to have, mothers in the crowd or young women as well to sort of see that is super exciting. I know we've had that in the past with Dubs and Renee Gehring, but it's pretty special having a fellow defender down there doing that along with us. But double header, super exciting. Marvel Stadium. What more could you want? 1 p.m. Gates open at 11. So get there. We'll have a lot of family and friends coming along to the game as well. But to have that crossover of fans heading into the men's game, which starts at 3:45.
Before we wrap up, I thought it might be a good opportunity. We'll get a number of plays on where everyone can get to know them on a deeper level and see maybe like one thing they could expect from each of our debutants going into the game.
Yeah,
Yep,
great shout.
love it. Well, do you want to start off with? Let's start off with Muzza. How about that?
Yeah,
Emma
I
Murray.
can start off with Muzza. Obviously, Irish recruit. She's got super. Her ability to run all day is probably her weapon, and I think that she'll bring that really across with North. They're very talented, and they've got that leg speed as well. So I think Muzza will bring that energy all day. She won't stop. So I'm excited to see her running patterns all day.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. You've then got Priya Bowering, who you'll see her she's just an exciting spark. So you meet her off field, she is the most vibrant human that you'll ever meet, and you'll be able to see it on field with the way that she goes about it. Super strong overhead, super reliable in front of goals, and just her, again, like I said earlier, her ability to be in amongst the contest and then composed coming out and lace out her teammates. To do that coming in her first year, I've been blown away. So I think that I think she'll quietly become a little fan favourite.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have
biased
to
at
mention
all.
her contested marking and her hands are unbelievable as well, especially
Yeah.
for an 18-year-old. So.
And then speaking of contested marking and hands, we've got Evie Coucher, who's fellow key defender down there, and she's just been amazing. And she's probably a stark contrast to Priya off the field in how much of a chiller she is. I'm quite envious of how chilled she is with life, but I can tell how much footy means to her and how much hard work and effort she puts in, and she's just such an exciting player, and she can just read the play so well.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty excited to have her on board too this
Nice
week.
to have a little that should be one of our duos, Gunj. You know, you need a fellow key. Well, she can be a key. The way that you two are going to be reading the flight and just smashing the balls over the
I
boundary
hope
line.
that's the way, G. I hope.
Thanks, guys, for listening to the Girls. We're super excited to be back for 2026. Of course, listen in each week and get down to the game for our round 1 against North Melbourne at Marvel Stadium. And next week, of course, as well at GMHBA Stadium for the doubleheader against St Kilda.